How do you deal with performance anxiety? There's many ways, and the way that you choose to deal with it really does need to be based on what's going to work for you. One of the most typical ways to deal with performance anxiety, which is anxiety nerves that show up prior to performance. You may have felt these things. I know I have. The best way is to develop a set of 2 or 3 skills, coping skills to deal with that performance anxiety before it gets too big and out of control. Typically, these are called performance routines. That terminology, it's not my favorite, but I haven't really found anything better to call it because that makes it sound like we have to do something in addition to really when I work with clients, we are working on replacing what is happening. So replacing the nerves or the anxiety with something that's better and something that's going to facilitate performance. Having a routine is one of the best ways to deal with performance anxiety. What is going to set you up for success? What is going to help you get mentally prepared to go out and perform? Whether that's test taking, whether that's athletic competition, whether that's giving a presentation, whether that's a musical performance, any of these things. Mentally warming up to perform is critically important. Do you need to be calm and relaxed? Do you need to be more pumped up? And then figuring out what 2 or 3 things you can do that's going to help you get into that state. So let me talk a little bit about that. If you want to be more calm and relaxed, here are some typical things that clients use before they're going to perform that they bundle together to help them get calm and relaxed. Music, but it's got to be music that's calm and relaxing. Breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, which is breathing into all of your major muscle groups. Having a mantra. Now, on the flip side, how do I get more pumped up? Again, you can use music, but it's got to be music that's more pumped up. You can also use a mantra that is more energizing. Having a performance routine really is helpful because it pinpoints the moment where you need to get warmed up, helps you to figure out what you can do to get mentally warmed up, and kind of nips the nerves or the anxiety in the bud before they take you down the rabbit hole to a place where it's really hard to get out of. So think about your past performances. Where was your energy? Where was your headspace when you were performing well? Where was your energy? Where was your headspace when you weren't performing well? That helps you to determine, do I need to be more calm and relaxed, which most people do, or do I need to be a little bit pumped up? And then you can think about music, breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, having a mantra, and putting 2 or 3 of those things together. And these are things that you just do before practice, before you're going to perform. It should be like physically practicing. And it's got to be when you're going to perform, when you first notice the nerves, how are you going to deal with those? If you have any thoughts or questions about this information or you want more information, please reach out and set up a free 30-minute consult.